In northwest Wyoming, along the Yellowstone Plateau, millions of annual visitors stand in awe. There is a superstar. The most predictable of Yellowstone's largest geysers, Old Faithful delivers 17 times a day on average, exploding in magnificent bursts of steam. A volcano without peer, Yellowstone surrounds one of the largest and most accessible volcanic calderas in the world.
Most of the hotspots on Earth are found beneath the ocean, and they form ocean islands. This is one of the few on Earth that's found right in the middle of a continent.
A hotspot generating heat flows 30 to 40 times greater than the global average. Deep within the Earth, a partly molten body called the Yellowstone plume is thought to power the entire system. On the surface of a supervolcano, there are plenty of signs of unrest. An eruptive past produced an unearthly landscape.
So this has occurred several times at Yellowstone, 3 times specifically, with very large eruptions, and that lays the groundwork for everything that we see at Yellowstone today. The Yellowstone Caldera, the most recent caldera formed at Yellowstone, is on the order of 50 miles long by 30 miles wide. It's an enormous area. The magma chamber beneath Yellowstone roughly is that same region.
Heat rising from the magma chamber meets an alpine climate to fuel over 10,000 thermal features. Among them, geysers are most rare. Yellowstone has the largest concentration in the world. No two are alike. Within a short distance, there are significant differences in temperature, chemistry, and history. The Yellowstone Volcano Observatory tracks the heat, looking for any indication of change in the state of the volcano. Another hotspot, Lake Yellowstone, formed when water filled in a colossal depression in the caldera.
It's also very geologically active in that it's a place where hydrothermal explosions have been seen in the past. Many of the bays around the lake are created by explosions of the hot water system that's right beneath the ground at Yellowstone.
In a complex geoecosystem, the power of destruction is balanced by the resilience of life. A veritable Eden for over 400 species. It's one of a few places on the planet with intact predator-prey populations and long-distance migration. Geothermal features spawn thermophiles. Microscopic organisms that thrive in the heat provide the vivid rings of color. Researchers continue to discover new forms of life. Vast, beautiful, and untamed. The world's oldest and most famous national park is first and foremost a geological paradise. There is no place like Yellowstone.